Most watches and clocks, when you look at them, only have 12 numbers around the face. And we often refer to the way we use them as 12-hour time. But there is another way of telling time, and that's 24-hour time. Let's have a look at how it works. According to my clock face here, it is 11 AM in the morning. An hour later becomes 12 PM. Then on a normal watch or a clock, we would say rolling into the afternoon, it becomes 1 PM. But there is another way of writing that. Instead of starting again from 1, we can keep rolling along and call it 13. So 1300. And that is the basis of 24-hour time. So on the second lap of the hour hand, that is in the afternoon, the numbers just keep rolling. So after 1 PM becomes 2 PM or 1400. And if we work our way all around until we get to 11 PM, that would become 2300. And if I was to add the numbers around our clock face, that would kind of look like that. Once we go after 11 PM though, we get back to 12 and a new day starts. So we'd call that 12 AM. Or effectively it's kind of 2400, but really we call it 0000. And the special name for 0 hours is midnight. So midnight is at the start of a new day. So a couple of things when we're using 24-hour time, we don't use AM or PM. We just use 4 digits. Okay, so the first 2 digits represent the hours, the second 2 digits the minutes. And if we need to, we add a 0 in front. We call a leading 0 to make up the 4 digits. And here's an example. This is 0915, which is 9:15 AM. Now the first 2 digits represent the hour and the second 2 digits represent the minutes. So we would say this is 0915, or in 12-hour time that would be 9:15 in the morning, or 9:15 AM. To convert between the two, there's a couple of little things we need to remember. If we're going from 12-hour to 24-hour time, we simply add 12 to the hours if it's in the afternoon. So let's have a look at this clock face. It's showing 3:05, so we say 3:05 PM if we were using 12-hour time. Because it's in the afternoon, I'm going to add 12 to the hours. So 3 plus 12 gets me 15. 15:05, the minutes don't change. So we would say that, let's just go back there. We would say that 3:05 in the afternoon is 15:05, 24-hour time. Here's another example, 6:50 AM, so 6:50 in the morning. We don't add 12 to the hours because it's morning, it's not afternoon. All we do is we put a leading 0 in front of the 6, and then we keep 50 as our minutes, so we would say it's 0650. When we're going the other way, converting 24-hour time back to 12-hour time, we subtract 12 from the hours if they are 13 or greater. In other words, greater than or equal to 13. So here's a time in 24-hour time, 17:30. The hours are greater than or equal to 13, in this case 17, so we subtract 12. 17 take away 12 gives us 5. The minutes stay the same, and it is 5:30 PM. This one, well, that says 8:10, but that's a mistake. It's 8:05 according to that clock face, but let's pretend it's 8:10. The hours are not greater than or equal to 13, so it's in the morning, so we don't subtract 12. We just use the same digit, and it is 8:10 in the morning, so it's AM. What happens at the end of the day? Well, at 23:59, this is the last minute in a day, because we've had 23 hours and 59 minutes. The next minute ticks over, and it becomes 12 o'clock again. It becomes 000. It's a new day. It's when the date changes and ticks over, and we call it midnight. So midnight is the start of a new day. So I guess that means if I asked you to pick me up at midnight on the 13th of April, you would come at the start of the 13th of April, not at the end. You can also get 24-hour watches. You'll see this watch face doesn't have the normal 12 digits, it has 24, and it'll take one whole day for this hour hand to do a full lap of that watch face. And here's another example of a clock. This is a very famous clock in Greenwich, and the Shepherd's Gate clock. Once again, this has got all 24 hours on the one face.